Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a video letting you guys know what I have been reading lately and all that kind of jazz. I haven't been updating you guys on what I've been reading currently unless you follow me on GOODREADS. If you don't follow me on GOODREADS, or if you're my friend on GOODREADS, I think is what it is, you should add me. I'll have a link down below. But unless you've been avidly looking at my GOODREADS account, you probably have no idea what I've been reading lately, so I really wanted to let you guys know. So yeah, I'm just going to get on into it and show you guys the books. First being Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. This is a contemporary YA book. I rated this book 4 out of 5 stars, and it follows a young girl named Madeline, and she is allergic to everything. Literally everything. So she has to stay inside every single day of her life, do her schoolwork from the inside. She can only really socialize with her mom and with her helper that helps her with all of her health stuff. And then one day this new family moves in next door, and through the window she starts communicating with this boy who moves in next door to her, and she finds herself liking him. And then there's that whole situation of, but she can't go outside. So that's kind of where this book brings you, and I really enjoyed this book. I thought it was very light. I thought that the book would be a little bit more deep, and I thought there would be kind of more to it, but it actually ended up being pretty lighthearted, pretty just fluffy contemporary stuff that you can read really easily. But nonetheless, I really enjoyed it. You know, I'm into that kind of stuff anyway, so I really like this. I would kind of consider it like a beachy read. I mean, it did have some deeper points to it, but from what I could tell, it was more of like a light surface type of read. But if you're into that, then you would definitely enjoy this, and I really did like it. So great book, Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. Next book that I read is Cut Both Ways by Carrie Mesrobian, and this book I had hauled a while back, and I told you guys I was super excited about it, and basically my comments exploded with people being like, that book is terrible, I've heard so many bad things about that book, everybody's talking about this book, oh my god, like there's so much controversy. And I was like, what? Like I had no idea of all the controversy surrounding this book, and I guess how it portrayed this kid in it, and everybody's really upset about it, and some people love this book, some people hate it, and I was kind of a middle grounder. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. If you don't know what this book is about, it follows a young boy who has never had a girlfriend, never really had a relationship, and then one day him and his guy best friend end up hooking up, and then he kind of keeps this relationship with his friend on the side while he gets a girlfriend, and he doesn't know what he's doing. And I kind of expected it more to be like a coming of age story and his realization of his sexuality and all this kind of stuff, but it really wasn't what I thought it would be, and I don't know if that's good or bad. I enjoyed the story for what it was. I thought it was entertaining. I enjoyed it, but I feel like this premise of what the book is could have been turned into something phenomenal and something that would have changed lives and really affected people and just been a great story. I feel like the author didn't go where I wanted her to, and I mean, that's okay. Obviously, it's not my book. It's not my right to be like, this book should have done this, but I feel like if the book went a little bit of a different way, it would have been more enjoyable for a lot of people. But overall, I thought it was okay. 3 out of 5 stars, you know, that's pretty normal, but I don't know if I would be like, you have to go out and buy this book, because that's kind of how I was when I heard about it. I was like, I need to go buy this book, but I was just kind of left dissatisfied considering I was so excited about it. So I wouldn't get too excited is what I'm saying, but if you want to read it, go ahead. Next book that I read is Until Friday Night by Abby Glines. Now, if you've heard of Abby Glines, you would know her as a new adult author. Writes lots of new adult books. She has like that Seabreeze series, whatever. She has so many books. I did not know she had a young adult book, and one of my friends who's also an avid reader told me about this book. She's like, oh my god, I just got this book, Until Friday Night, I loved it so much, it's by this author, Abby Glines, and I was like, Abby Glines? She writes new adult books, so I was very confused. But nonetheless, Until Friday Night, I loved this book. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It was such a cute contemporary romance story. This book follows a young girl named Maggie who moves in with her aunt and uncle and cousin to a new town when tragedy strikes her family, and she's just kind of scarred from it. She doesn't like to talk to anybody. She doesn't like to do anything. Like, she's just been really harshly scarred by tragic events that have happened in her past, and she meets this guy, kind of like your typical football player, I get all the girls, I'm better than everybody kind of guy, and they meet and they end up developing a friendship, and the story kind of takes off from there. I found this to be such a cute contemporary story, and I'm usually more into the contemporary romances that are new adult than I am young adult, but this one was actually really good, and I would recommend it to you if you're looking for something contemporary romance. I loved this story so much, and I feel like a lot of you guys would enjoy it too. So if you're into like the contemporary romance young adult, like Stephanie Perkins, or you know, if you like Colleen Hoover or something, you'd probably like this. Or if you've read Abby Glines' new adult books, I personally haven't. I own a a bunch. I've not read any of them. You'd probably like this, and it's really cute, so I recommend it. Next two books that I read are so random, but I have a reason behind it. So I reread After and After We Collided by Anna Todd, these huge books. The reasoning for that being, you guys know I've read After. If you watch my channel, you know I'm a lover of After, and I've read all 4 books multiple times, and I love rereading them just because I'm obsessed. Reason being that I just reread these is because I just went to Arizona to visit my cousin, and the flight from Boston to Phoenix is about 5.5 hours. Pretty long, right? I was like, I need a book that's gonna last me the whole flight. I don't want some book that's 200 pages. I need to read something that I know I'll be into, I know that I'll be able to power through, and I will enjoy. I know that these are books that I enjoy, and I can power through them, and they're long. This is like 500, almost 600 pages, and this one almost is 800, I believe. So I was like, if I just bring both of these books, I won't have to bring a bunch of books. They're paperbacks, so they're lighter, and I know that I'll be able to read them. So that's what happened with this. I started this like the day before my flight, and I finished this a couple days when I got home. So yeah, I gave both these books 5 out of 5 stars just because I love After. If you don't know what After is about, which if you watch my channel, you probably do, but if you have not heard of these books, then I will tell you a short synopsis. They basically follow this young girl named Tessa who's always had this kind of perfect life, perfect grades, perfect boyfriend, whatever, and she goes to this new school for her first year of college, and she meets this friend group. One of them is her roommate, and her roommate is friends with this boy named Hardin Scott, and he's this no-good bad boy, and they meet, and it's like a romance love story. This used to be One Direction fan fiction, and it got published into books with all the names changed, so Hardin Scott was Harry Styles. So yeah, it's not the best writing, but it's entertaining, and I like to be entertained. So I do like these books a lot, and I recommend them if you like something good and entertaining, not if you're looking to like feel the literature just seeping through your veins. It's just something I read if I'm not in the mood to like process lots of things, and I just want something light that's just entertaining. That's when I read these books, so recommend them if you're into that. So that's basically what I've been reading lately. Right now I'm in the middle of a book though, and that is Saint Anything by Sarah Dessen. I started this morning. I'm on page 97, and I'm really liking this one so far. I am so happy that I decided to start this. One of my friends actually just finished this book, and she was like, Laura, I know you own Saint Anything, and you need to read it because I need to talk to you about it. And I'm like, I get the struggle, so I'm gonna read it so I can talk to her about it. But I absolutely am loving it so far. I'm only 100 pages in, but so far it's really great. It basically follows this young girl named Sydney, whose brother is trouble, and he gets into a car accident where he hits a boy on his bike, and he paralyzes him, and he has to go to jail, and she kind of has to deal with that, and I believe it's going to develop into some sort of love story with her and this other guy that is in the book. I don't really know. I'm only 100 pages in, but I'm really liking it. I'm definitely going to read some of this after I'm done filming. But yeah, I really like it so far. You guys know I love Sarah Dessen. I love her books, and I'm really excited to finish this one. And if you guys want to hear a full book talk on it, let me know. Maybe I'll do that. So yeah, that's what I'm currently reading. But yeah, that's really what I've been reading in the past month since you guys haven't heard from me. But I have so many more books that I'm so excited to read, and I'm going to have a book haul out very soon. So if you're looking forward to that, give this video a thumbs up because I love a good book haul. Now you guys love a good book haul. But regardless, I would love to hear what you guys are reading right now. So make sure you leave me a comment letting me know what you've been reading, what you're reading currently, what you just finished, anything like that, along with anything else you want to ask me, anything you need to know, along with giving this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you've not already. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at LovelyLikeLaura. You get lots of stuff over there, lots of fun pictures, fun tweets. I almost said statuses. Where am I? Like statuses? Is that a thing anymore? Tweets, you know what I mean. And yeah, we have lots of good times over there. So add me on Goodreads if you want to really know what I'm reading, what page number I'm on at all times. You should follow me there. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great week, and I will talk to you all very soon. Goodbye!
And love me.